Can I go across there? Nope. It's not liking these rivers. Okay, maybe this is where we need to then bring in some Amtrak infantry. Right, and then I'm going to add... Hang on. Everything that we've got. I need to do it like this, don't I? Does that help? Because that's a bit of an awkward front line there. But yeah, if I need some sort of marine infantry just to go crossing rivers, then that's not a bad idea. Okay, we've made some progress. We can always look to somewhere else. Have I actually got this tidied up now? Okay, because this should be this army up here. If I do that one, and then we're also going to delete whoever this is. I have no idea who that is. And then we're going to get them and we're going to put front line on there. And hopefully they won't have to... Okay, they're coming from all over the place. That's fine. I thought I'd moved this army for a moment. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Oh, that means we need to change our armoured car over. Well, technically we don't. But we may as well get the better ones. Yeah, right. This looks like... This needs a definite sorting out here. Before something goes wrong. We've got a few of these. Oh, actually, there's nothing even in there. It's already starved off. So the Soviet Union is now being pushed out of this side. She's going to free up all 5 of these armies to then come and form a front line, probably down in the south over here. Or go the other way, and we can go into Europe, which is a distinct possibility. So, did we managed to make some progress here? Oh god, we're being pushed out. The armor's in trouble. The armor better stop that. And head up there. I foresee something terrible happening here. Yeah, okay. Maybe something I've done. Anyway, I think I've got the armor in place in time. There might be some other things go retreating out of there in a bit. It's okay. We're bringing in more troops, and we will be able to batter our way through. Maybe we can come sneaking down through the mountains. Maybe that's the way to do it once this is built. Come charging through here, and then take Kabul and just go down the railway line and just go and starve them all off. Or bring in a naval invasion and just land behind them. Because that's something we can definitely do these days. I like having these options. We should never have free civilian factories. We should always be building, and it's probably a case of we should always be building supply at the moment. Supply's not looking too clever over here. Put one on there. Yeah, I feel like we're like advancing into a supply black hole around here. Right, there's this one. Oh, there's this one. Right, let's see. Let's link this up. This is going to have to be part of this connection, isn't it? Because we can't link that up there. But it's something we can tap into. So that will do. Right, as long as this is stabilized, and I think it has. So if I take this and I set an attack order to go, I'm going to do it like that. Actually, that's wrong. I've already ballsed this up. Let's do it like this. I'm going to go down the inside of these mountains rather than trying to go crashing through them. Start with. Let's just do that. So that's going to be the first stage of this attack, to push up. And let's trigger that. So we're going in. In most places, it looks like we've got superiority. I know I didn't give it any time for the planning or anything like that, but they'll just have to deal with it. Right, let me bring the... Did my... Yeah. Okay. These guys are in. Actually, this is the time to strike here. I'm going to leave... Give me... They won't sit still. Right, I'm going to leave some divisions here. I'm going to try and do this. Because I've spotted a weak point. Meanwhile, this division, stop training. Bring them in. These are the mechanized. And we're going to try and cut off from the other side. We might not need this. There's supposed to be 24 divisions of infantry around this, but I don't see them. Go on then. I think they're going to help considerably. And then we leave one to defend. And we hammer the other one with that. And then between the armour and this, we're going to get this cut off that I've been after for a while. I think this is the one here. It's a bit scrappy, but I think this is going to work. I hope this is going to work. Come on, throw some more troops in there. We've got 9 divisions of the new mechanized troops going in. See, Japan's sort of holding its own down here. I don't feel like I can throw in much support over there, sadly. What are we hitting with? So the mechanized stuff is getting knocked out. It's got decent attacking stats. They've just got very strong defensive stats. It looks like it's failing, so let's call it off before we take too many casualties. It didn't work, but that doesn't mean to say we shouldn't have tried. So it's a good-sized cutoff, is that? Or it could be. I feel like I need to sort of improve this line a little bit. So which is this line? Let me find out which army this is. It's these guys up here. So where's the green army? The greens are an aggressive one, and the purples are a defensive one up there. That makes sense. So why have we got an aggressive one in the middle of all that? I think what I'll do is I will... Those... Right, let me find... Who are these guys? These guys... They're free at the moment. Oh, wait, hang on. Just a minute. Right, we've got 2 different templates here. Let me have a look. We've got aggressive infantry. Let me have a look at this. That's pretty basic stuff. And then we've got the new stuff, which has got more artillery in, which is not that much difference. I put anti-tank in there as well, didn't I? So let me get... Can we change the template to this to make it a little bit more... We're missing some stuff, but I'll change it over. And then let me put this in there as well. This is ready to go. Let me just change the colour of that one over to green. And then this force, they will stop at the mountains there. Frontline order on that. This is better quality stuff. And then once they're in position, I'm going to pull out the other forces on there and then reassess what I'm going to do with them. Oh, let's have another go with the tanks. If they're going to leave a weak spot right there, I am going to do my very best to take advantage of that. Trouble is, every time I throw those divisions in, they instantly put massive reinforcement in. But the question is, can they reinforce faster than I can overwhelm their frontline divisions? They've got huge defences. We're just going to have to see. But yep, this is the plan. It's kind of 50-50 at the moment whether this goes through. It's working. I am wondering if paratroopers might be an option at some point. There will be supply issues kicking off around here, by the way, whilst we try and get the new armies in place. This is going to go. This is going to go. Well, I thought it was going to go. It's now looking pretty iffy, isn't it? The tanks are wearing down. They've got mountain stuff in there. It's turning into a right brutal battering. Yeah. Let's just halt. We were getting there, and then it's stopped. Right, let's get these guys out. Railroad them back here. And let's get the armor out as well. Pull the cavalry back. I am going to continue training this lot when they get back. They can just recover a bit. The front line on here, let them put all the troops they want into the front line down there. I'm not overly interested in it. Let me put half of those up here. I need to defend this place. It doesn't look like our supplies are coming in there yet either. They should be in Kabul. It's got to be that one. Okay, it's nearly there. Right, let's have a look. I mean, we're expanding nicely over there. That's looking good. These attacks haven't actually gone in. We probably have too few units for the front line, if I had to hazard a guess. We've got a terrible supply situation down here as well. But we've got stuff coming in place to try and improve this, so... Yeah, okay, I better connect these up. It's just awful, isn't it? This is the problem. It's just... That should be okay once that goes in. I might need more rail lines. Can I go across the mountains? Because that looks like a possible route there. Right, so whilst we get some infrastructure built down here, or supplies, I should really say. Someone's going in there, that's good. I'm going to order... No, I'm not going to order anything. So this guy's coming up here, and this guy's going down there. It's madness. It's just utter madness. Over here we've got a situation where nobody's advancing. Oh, they are advancing. Just going a bit slow about it. Good, okay. Let's leave them to do their thing. Let me go and see what the situation is in Ireland. And for some reason... Can you explain this to me? How this happened? Have they counter-invaded or something? We've got Belfast, which is good. We're sitting here, and there's absolutely nothing over there. We haven't taken London for some reason. This is just... I don't know what to say. I don't know how these situations go like this. Give me that, but there should be someone still heading over there first. I need some of my defensive divisions over from America. We should have some spare. I think the Marines can probably come over now, can they? Let's get them put over here. I don't think I really want to go and defend Cork. I don't think I want to invade the UK just yet. Do I have any divisions sat on here doing nothing? Yeah, okay, let's bring these guys over. So we're going to put one in Cork and the other in Belfast. Belfast absolutely has to hold. And we'll see what we want to do with the Marines from there. I'm quite tempted to invade the Soviet Union rather than the UK, because I want the UK... I kind of want them in the war at this point. try and draw attention from the USSR. If that's even a thing. Right, how are we doing? Let me see if I've got a lot of these armoured cars in stock now. We should have quite a few. 301. That's not going to be enough. Because what I would like to do is just put a couple of units of those into... I'm going to have to boost up armoured car production massively if I want to do this. But we can do it. We're doing 3 a day. If I were to put this into the garrison template, it's going to cost a lot, isn't it? Alright, let's see what the situation is over here. So we've got this built up to 49% at the moment. Make resistance contacts. Will they have resistance? I don't think there will be. Plant false intelligence and infiltrate civilian administration. Yeah, come on, let's start playing with these. I'm going to start putting the other guys in. These guys are fighting resistance over in America. I don't know if they need to do it. Let's start working that up. We're going to work on that collaborative government thing. The Republic of China. Well, we've spread a bit from our humble beginnings, that's for sure. I thought it would go fairly quick trying to mop up things around here, but it definitely isn't. I think we've got the troops on the front line now. Remember I pulled some armies back over here somewhere as well. I've got 91 divisions around here. Yeah, okay. I could put all those into one big army. Hang on, what happened to you? You're just not there. They do have 24, it's okay. It's okay, I think they've been marching down from Siberia. So, we've got this. We've got this. There's Joe Stilwell. He's still in there, our American general. Let's free up some guys. Let's put them in here. That frees me up a field marshal. So if I click on that, is there 4 armies? Are they all here? Excellent. That's quite good. Let's put them on training. Because there's a few of them are being a bit battered down and taking some losses. Actually, I think some of them never got fully into the... never got fully trained up before I threw them into the fight either. Okay, so this front line is currently stable. So we'd be looking for some sort of knockout punch. It's hard work trying to fight through mountains and stuff. Not something I particularly wish to do. What we could do, and this might work, is if I'm going to have to wait for the supply situation to improve around here. This is awful. Please tell me we're building. We're building there, and we're building... I'm going to put another one in. I'm going to put another one in there. And we're also going to link all these up. Which is absolutely what we should do. Aha, we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing in this region. Alright, so... That's going to be awful. There's no railway even coming from here. Right, that should get things going in a bit. Let's go and see if Ireland is in a more amenable state now. Right, excellent. It is. Give me these guys. Why do we have people of 2 different templates? Oh, I know why we have people of 2 different templates. I know exactly why we've done that. Right, let's go. I want the front line. I want this all taking, please. And I don't know why it's complaining that he can't do it. Should have more than enough soldiers for this. In fact, let's just send everybody in. We go take Galway. Ireland will capitulate. Dublin is currently left empty. There we go. We've got Ireland island. We've got some trains, which is about as best as we can ask for. Oh, Japan is into the UK. Okay, I hadn't planned on this. This was not part of my planning. See, my original plan was to throw Japan out of my faction before we got to the situation of taking the UK. Therefore, I had all the war score when the Allies finishes, and I get to take everything. It's okay as long as I get to take all of North America. I'll be happy. I think we're just going to have to accept that, aren't we? Are we in a similar situation for supplies? We are, but I mean, the enemy must be even worse. I mean, they're starving in there. It's okay. We'll hold Ireland, which will give us our bases that we want. And then I guess we're going to plan an invasion of the Soviet Union. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to need a ton more troops. Didn't really want the UK to capitulate, but it will free up, it'll help our navy. It will help that. Right, have we got this? Come on, finish this off. This will give us the airfields here as well, which should be useful. Right, excellent. Let's change that template over. We should be getting you guys onto the big stuff, really. It's towed artillery. We're short of towed artillery. Let me have a look and see what we are producing. There must be something that we have too many of. Transport planes. I can afford to take certainly one of those factories out. A whole factory. The advanced anti-tank stuff. Yeah, we're making 21 a day at 3,400. We're going to need a lot of those. The advanced rocket artillery we have too much of. I'm going to drop that down. We're only using it as support units, I think. The war austerity trains. I've got 1,600 trains. Yeah, we've got easy enough of those. The advanced naval bombers. Let's take 5 factories out of that. Because the naval bombers... The Navy is nearly done, in fact, because the USSR won't really have any that we need to care about, so that's fine. The mechanized equipment... Let's drop that out of there. So advanced anti-air, I'm going to put 15 factories into that. In fact, 10. What was the other one? Was it artillery? It's artillery. Let's put them into there. So artillery 3, anti-air, anti-tank we know we're short of, but I can live with that. And infantry equipment, it's saying... Go on, I'm going to take 10 factories out. 20 factories out, because it says we've got so many. I think we're okay. Don't think the game can cope with the amount of stuff that's going on. Alright, well, Japan is in there. I'm not really that interested in going and helping. I'm going to just secure my places first. Is Galway a port? It's not. We could bomb the UK. Do these troops not have any air support? Guess not. The Marines have shown up. Marines are fully trained at least now. We will consider our options for that. I'm still thinking the Faroe Islands looks like a good thing to go take. Our Navy can probably do something a bit different. What have we got? We've got a ton of destroyers. Have we got old destroyers in some of these? These are all 1944 destroyer hulls, aren't they? So we shouldn't really have a problem there. I'm going to reinforce some of these. Did we won't have got the aircraft. We've got the aircraft carrier built. Nice. All right, let's throw it into this. Into our surface fleet. Which is currently supporting a naval invasion. Can we? I don't think we can even go through here. I don't think there's much for the surface fleet to do, to be quite honest, at the moment. Let's take some destroyers as well. So we've got plenty of screen ships in here. And we've got some submarines. So those we can actually do stuff with. Where are the attack subs? So these are the interesting attack subs. Let's make sure these people are on... Can we go in here? No, we can't get in there. We certainly can't get into the Black Sea. They already are on that job. Okay, so what we might do... Actually, it'd be interesting... Oh, Gibraltar. Should we... Yeah, let's get the Marines on that. That's worth having. Stop there. Because if we can hold the tip of this... And let's just trigger this when we can. I don't know if they'll be able to do this, but we'll find out soon enough. Air wings with no mission assigned. Oh, okay. We've got these on... These are on the aircraft carrier, I guess. I don't know if I can just train these up, can I? I'll put them on pilot exercises. I think they're automatically used in naval battles. I don't particularly want to ask about setting them to separate orders and stuff, because that will be a lot of work. We're still sinking Polish ships here. How long has Poland been out of the war? I'm guessing a long time. I would have imagined a long time. So I mean, the Allies still have some strength in Africa. I'm not interested in pushing through there. It's the USSR that we need to knock out. And how are they looking? They are getting their self in order and into position. We are overrunning some of their places in the north, which is great. We'll look out for opportunities. Is there a way of cutting this off? Of ploughing through all the way to Kabul? Where would we come from? Can I land behind them, actually? Take a port behind them? If I could do it with enough soldiers, I think I could do that, you know. Open up a second front. It's an interesting thought. End up fighting the Allies again. Should we work on that? I think we could work on that. Right, these guys are now fully trained. So I've got some good quality troops. I've got the cavalry, I've got the mechanized, I've got the armor. Let's produce some more armor. The armored divisions. Let's go for... Just do me a couple. That'll do. And then we just boost that up a little bit. I don't need too many. And I can't... It's all the support stuff that's a problem. Support equipment and everything else. So we have this army. Now, this army was one that's supposed to be... Right, this is a mixed army. And I think it should probably come off the front lines and refit now. So we have a big defensive force. Right, let's bring them down here. Oh, hang on. Let's also just right-click, get rid of all orders. We need to... I'm going to go through each individual one here because I think this might have a... Yeah, a frontline order. And I think the purples are safe to come off now. Yes, they are absolutely. Right, brilliant. Bring them down here somewhere. So these guys were supposed to be just a defensive force. These were just the old-fashioned defensive infantry that we used to have. Put them in the port. And then these are the slightly more modern stuff. Where would I leave from? Here. Okay, they're fully trained up, so that's fine. I should probably do something with the others. We're gonna consider our options. I like the idea of a naval invasion behind the front line. I do indeed. So, what have we got over here as well? They're defensive. They're defensive. Game's telling me something.